patrol is something that, in my mind, exists before the institution of slavery.
You know, I would definitely like to see black people better represented in Charleston, South Carolina.
And in our history, it's full of bad things.
Someone will bury someone. We have been in the city king.
Talking with it though.
Slave auction blocks.
Yes. The only things I've been saying for years, we built all of this.
That's right.
And then we taught the white man how to do all of the things that we did.
That's right.
And then they try to give us no credit for the fact that we taught them how to do what they do in the first place.
That's right.
Because they didn't know how to do nothing.
Right. They weren't civilized.
They didn't know how to do nothing. They didn't know how to build nothing. They didn't know how to grow nothing.
That's right. Oh yeah.
Oh, now I want y'all to see how they describe this as the beautiful Georgian architect. Charleston is always known about their architect. See what they say. Outstanding example of a Georgian architecture in America. Outstanding example of the architect. They always talk about the beautiful buildings, but they'll never acknowledge the truth and the pain. This is to kill us. To kill us. This is all. Everything you see is for death. It's for death now. Hustle paid off for over 300 years. But also, look at this. They sold us. This is slave auction block.
Still here.
In the whole world for slave history, and it's all controlled with white lies. White lies. Number one city. We don't get no representation. We get no voice, no place. Everybody come in, and they hear the story that master tells. But whenever it comes to our truth, none of that. You built it all. This whole house, everything goes to your glory of slaughter. Billionaires. You talk about the dream. You're gonna live a dream, but some of you. No, hell no, all of y'all gonna live the nightmare 400 years to their glory. Dang. Nobody gonna talk about this. If they talk about it, they're gonna say it's a carrot step. A carrot step. A carrot step is a huge porch at a slave plantation house that goes straight into your carriage. This right here look like peeping time to me.
Right.
Whenever there's a bunch of blacks around, whoever's standing on this, that's who you were bitten on.
Right.
Ain't no Africans ever was sold on you. Hebrew Israelites. Slave house on the top. On both sides, slave house on the top. So we gonna put our blood, our red blood, to keep us safe from these damn devils. The holy city, Nothing but lies. Nothing but lies. All white people, 2 gay men, they're just power. The power. Look by city. 2020. It's time to get this, bro.
Yeah, it's older, Bob. It's old here. He going in up here. He is going in, y'all. He playing right, waking up people up.
Food on the inside now.
They weren't ready for this.
Hallelujah. You see that? Glory to their highest glory. Still today. That's why they want them two men.
Right.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
So
stay with that
happy
spirit,
for-
brother. Stay
so
with that
so I
spirit.
need to go. I'm telling you, man.
I got you. Oh, go ahead.
No, sir, you gotta get in.
Thank you for being here.
Excuse me.
That might be a little bit easier than you guys trying to over me. That's fine.
Let me get that plug, baby. Let me get that plug down. I'm sorry, man.
Literally right after that, I was like, that was backwards. Oh, we're in the back. And then I said, but then I said, but I'm still on that side. We all know for the truth. That's why I thought it was important.
honor slavery at the highest level. And you're gonna find slave auction blocks everywhere. To the left, to the right, everywhere. They are everywhere. Slave auction blocks. The highest symbol of affluence and power in this city. Now, in the front of us, here's the battery. 3 side waterships surrounded our city. Water on 3 sides, land on 1 side. Slave ships now, overloaded. And when I say overloaded, I mean overloaded. They expected you to die because when you died, that was the easy money. Ships coming in, ships overloaded. Actual images. To the left, oh, we're about to have a picnic, y'all. The picnic is about to start. The picnic is about to start.
Come on with that. Come on with that.
Right after church on Sunday now, get the family, bring some food, make some sandwiches and some Kool-Aid. They're gonna bring one. I hope they bring old Johnny. I hate that one. Oh, they got a big one. They coming now. They about to string him up on one of these beautiful hanging trees. What you see out here? We ain't out here. It's spiritual. All of the waters, the boats, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, merrily, merrily. Come on, life is a dream for these people. We can't even live down here. 2020. Dang. Our only hope is Yahweh Shah, that man.
That's right.
Look at them on top of their guns and the cannons. Now look at that now. That's glory for them. Wow. Look at that. Everyone that is hanged on a tree is cursed under the law.
Under the law.
The tree for us is different for the tree to them. Oh, wow.
Just finish telling them about the origin of their picnic. You ain't finished that.
The picnic.
Finish telling them that. What that mean, picnic.
Okay. Oh. You know something.
Oh yeah. Don't leave that out.
Oh, that's what's up. Appreciate it. I need that. Okay. Well, we're gonna take it deep then. If we're gonna get it, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Sagging. First. I gotta touch this because of where we are. This is where the Civil War began. Charleston, the picture that you're looking at shows you where we are. And for this point that we're about to be on, at that point, you're gonna see a giant statue, Confederate statue to our left coming up. Statue right here coming up. You're gonna see some white people honoring their statue. And that statue is looking at the Atlantic Ocean where all of the ships brought in the tools that build this country.
Look at that.
Here it is to the left now. This is where the Civil War began. We shot the bullets to start, and this war was only to keep slaves. Look at that. That is their honor. That's their God. That one ain't never coming down. And then meanwhile, to the right was us fighting the war. Fort Sumter. The movie Glory. Huh? You see where that ship is sailing by right now? That's Fort Moultrie. But to the right of Fort Moultrie is Fort Sumter. That's the fort that the 52nd Massachusetts had to take if you wanted to win this war. The Union said it's not possible. The blacks said we can do it. They did it. They saved everything. You don't hear about that now. But to the left, that's their statue saying, please, let's keep slavery in order. Don't you never get rid of slavery. And every Sunday, Confederate flags and their people, they always honoring their statue. Every big giant flags and big old trucks. White people saying, we want slavery to be in order right now. This is where it happened, the battery. They still got their cannons, the cannonballs, Moultrie. Every statue of a white man was a wicked, wicked devil. He was the worst killer, and the more wicked you were, the more they are glorified. If you look any of these statues up, and we don't get statues, just the devil do in this city. This man right here to the left, this house, brother, all of that is one house. All of that to the left is a whole bunch of that now. It's one single house, single family. And see that they're admiring that's the tour that they are now. See, and what they're talking about, this is what they're talking about on that tour. When the Civil War was happening, they were on their houses watching, enjoying the people, the slaughter. They knew they were going to win. Oh, and to the left, look at this house to the left. Whenever you see oversized rope molding on this door to the left, when you see that, y'all see the rope?
Yeah.
He is selling, he's a ship merchant, and he is selling the hangman's rope.
Wow.
It's a postcard that says,
wow,
don't wake up. Our rope is not going to snap.
Wow.
When they neck. This is that city, y'all. All of the waters, all of the boats and the ships, all of the money and the wealth. Row, row, row your boat into this city. If you can prove that you own 10 slaves, they're going to give you 500 acres for free. Charleston Tour Guide Manual. If you can prove you own 10 of them slaves, 500 acres. Here you go. How are you going to compete with that? You're not. The power of God is the only way. Just endure to the end. 400 years, I'm going to wake you up. But I'm going to punish you for what you did to me. Right. Look at this now. Check it out. Number one city, nothing but secrets. To the right, this is known as the Yacht Club. If you're a rich white man only, then you can join. Only. Rich white people only. The Yacht Club. Ain't no play no games with us now. They wrote the laws and they all own slaves who wrote these laws. The Constitution, Declaration of Independence. This is the city where they don't have no mercy. They don't need to. We glorify the hate for black people because you don't know nothing and you ain't gonna do nothing. We done took your heart. We done cut your balls off. Look to the left. What is that to the left? She's advertising a cotton reef. Advertising.
Wow.
That's a good one now. That's extra big.
Wow.
Wow.
And understand now, with all of the water to the right, to the left of us is the famous Rainbow Road. All of the waters to the right, the black people to the left, the GuLLaH GeeChee people to the left. They lived all along here on the bottom. We worked the docks. Today, Rainbow Road is the #1 place for wedding pictures, all kind of pictures, movie shoots, magazine covers. Everybody comes here like they're doing just to take pictures, man. You ain't taking no picture, man. Oh my goodness. Rainbow Road. But we know nothing about it today because it's not for us. But this is the #1 place for the richest. Oh, up top, there's a lookout tower for the runaway slaves. The trees is in the way. You might can see it, you might not, but if you don't, I got a whole lot more on to show you. But this building, the ships came in from Ghana, from Africa. This is where you came. The first official government building. There's the water. The ship came from the back. When they were going to sell the slaves, on the top of the steps is where you were sold. On the top of the steps is where you were sold. But look, take a picture where it says Provost Dungeon, where you were tortured.
Wow.
Sold up top, tortured at the bottom. And get a picture of the sign coming up to the right. Get a picture with the sign that they read. Look at them. What sign you reading, white man?
Wow.
Wow.
Pictures.
The 4 buildings. All of these slaves, #1 city in the whole world for slavery. This is where you're going to take your wedding pictures. And the barracoon is going to be the backdrop. Not the water, not the ships, not the palm trees. The barracoon is going to be your backdrop. What's a barracoon, Godfrey? Oh, my bad. A barracoon. A barracoon. 4 buildings in Charleston in the very beginning. Only 4 buildings in the very beginning. Churches, liquor taverns, bordellos. Bordellos is a house of negotiated affection. Churches, liquor taverns, bordellos, and barracoons. A barracoon is a Portuguese term for slave jail. A barracoon in our culture now, it's all about spells, languages, everything. Every letter has a soul and every word is alive. So spell it. Spell any word. It's all incantations and magic now. The barracoon. B-A-R-R, bar, A. That's all these are. Barracoon. That's to put you up in there until we get finished doing what we want to do with you. Whatever we want, and it's never nothing good for the slave, okay? Period. I mean, that's where you were raped. They wore your skin as leather pants and shoes.
Right.
Okay? Barracoons. All you see is barracoons. Can anybody speak French in this bus? Vendu range? Vendu range, you know what that means, vendu range? Okay. Well, if you spoke French now, I took French in high school. I was only in that class for about 2 weeks and I got kicked out the whole damn school. Oh, come on, man. Anyway, French. We're gonna make the right turn on Vendu Range, which is a French word. But if you speak French, when you see, there you get, when you see it, it says public slave auction. Now here it is. It's on the street. Public slave auction. Barracoon, they got the shackles and the bars still on the walls. These are barracoons. In the front of us, this is what it should have brought you in at. Straight from Ghana. Elmina Castle.
We're standing here in Charleston, South Carolina on the Battery, where slavery began.
We believe in our roots and where we came from, and we want to just see it continue.
Gullah is something that, in my mind, exists before the institution of slavery.
When you stand up for what you believe is right, you better be ready, because there's going to be all kinds of people stand up.
So all that you see is what they want you to see.